We have just arrived here at the train station in Ollantaytambo, and we're going to get on it in 30 minutes and head to Aguas Calientes, where we're going to stay the night and then head up to Machu Picchu in the morning. My word, it's a hive of excitement down here. Jeez, absolutely bouncing. So it turns out we're actually on this train here, not the green one. So I've got to wait. We got to wait up here. I was going to show you the coach, but I'll have to wait until it moves near us. So we're just being called down to our coach now, all the way down the end. It's pretty cool walking between the trains. You don't often get to do stuff like this. It's a pretty big train. Lots of people queuing. Not too shabby. Seats look very comfy. Full table.
Am I filming myself?
Oh no!
You plonker!
Turn it around then. Well, we've just arrived at Aguas Calientes, and If any of you can name me a more stunning, spectacular train ride, let me know, because we want to go on it. That was incredible. Like, honestly, just breathtaking every single minute. If I could have recorded it all, I would have done, even though you probably wouldn't want to see that. But yeah, absolutely amazing. So we're just going to go to the hotel now, drop our bags off, probably have a shower, and yeah, just show you a bit more of Aguas Calientes before it gets dark. This is the centre of town, and the river runs through just like it had all the way up on the train. Just like Paddington Bear, Saskia's on the trail to Machu Picchu.
Which one's Paddington?
Not sure. I thought this was going to be a small little town, but there's so much here. It's huge and stunning. Amazing, beautiful place. Can't wait for tomorrow.
What time is karaoke? Tom Jones has just turned up.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a cracking night out. Woo!
Yeah, should be up there.
So just when you think the hotel doesn't have a view, and then this. Look at that. Right up in the clouds. Jungle around us. Old boy on the roof not abiding by the health and safety laws. Brothers. We are only 42 kilometers away from where we were last night, but the climate difference is, that's unbelievable. It's going to, oh, kids just put some firecrackers in the bin. Top boy, love that. But yeah, it's raining here, and it's just like a jungle rather than kind of in the mountains as we were. But yeah, it's just started to rain. And as you can probably guess, Agua Calientes, meaning hot water, they have thermal baths here, which we're just about to go and have a look at. Okay, so it is tickets for the baths, which we're not going to do because we CBA. Look at this little beautiful river. Oh dear. When in Machu Picchu, you have to go for a Machu Picchu cocktail. Cheers, guys. To Machu Picchu and beyond. Woohoo!
I have no idea.
This is a nice little spot we found here. Oh, very smart. Oh, like that. And an Incan pizza oven. And they've got the Formula One on. Oh! Sounds like our sounds like our waterfall sounds, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Crikey. Well, this is the moment of truth. Has the rain passed? Oh, please stay like this. This is just what we need. So I think Machu Picchu is just up over that hill, I'm pretty sure. So fingers crossed. So, breakfast on the top floor, buenos dias, is accompanied by one of the best views you'll ever see for breakfast. Look at this. Beautiful. Well, it's 6:45 a.m. and we've just come down to the Plaza de Armas, which is the main square, and we're just gonna wait for our tour guide and then head up on the bus, and I think we enter Machu Picchu around 8 a.m. So it's just started to spit a little bit, and it's got a little more cloudy, so praying that this clears at least by 9 o'clock when we're halfway around. Ready to rock and roll?
Ready? I can open this.
Little quinoa bar?
Complimentary.
Of course. The current queue for the bus. Current weather update. It is raining and I'm way too stubborn to buy a poncho. It started to absolutely chuck it down, so £3 well spent.
I'm too sexy for my coat. Too sexy for my coat.
Go on then, Judith.
Yeah, I like that hat.
Well, we've just got off the bus and it's raining heavy with a lot of cloud. So Machu Picchu is known as the lost city of the Incas. It may actually still be lost today and we might not be able to see it. So let's go in and find out. Wow, so far we are gorillas in the mist. Praying that this clears later.
Cusco is that altitude. Cusco is 3,300 meters. Now here 2,400 meters. Butterflies, hummingbirds. This is rolling here in the high.
Starting to clear now. That's the river down there. Looks amazing really with the clouds in between. We're at about 2,400 meters at the moment. Here we are, guys. Can't see it all, but we can still see enough.
Plaza, you can hear the echo sounds, pop. So every morning the rulers they used to give the speeches here.
Yeah.
At the plaza. They have festivals,
Almost.
they have games, they have plan.
También el otro grupo está esperando.
So Machu Picchu wasn't actually rediscovered until the early 1900s, and the first photo was taken by an American guy called Hiram Bingham in 1911 when he discovered it. Obviously it was all overgrown, and then I'm not sure when work started to clean up, but yeah, it was essentially just under jungle, and then they trimmed everything back to this and rediscovered the Inca citadel of Machu Picchu. Now we're talking. Hello Machu Picchu. The cloud has lifted. Woohoo! How do we feel?
Whole group.
Feeling good? Mr. Flitney, enjoying it?
Oh, fantastic.
30 years in the making. Now here we are.
Absolutely brilliant.
Not 30 years for me, because I would have been 6 at the time. I know I don't look that old, but I am 36 years old. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. And I wish I could tell you everything that the tour guide's telling us, but there's a lot to take in. We're moving up now. I think the view is just going to get better and better. So the path we're currently stood on is actually the start of the Inca Trail, and it goes all the way to Cusco. 2 meters wide the entire way, I think he just said. But yeah, just incredible to be stood on such an iconic piece of history. The llama residence. See the baby llama there, apparently it's 3 weeks old. Are we gonna watch it attempt to jump?
Yeah,
Go on, baby llama.
come on, baby.
Show us how you fly.
3 weeks old.
I'm not gonna lie, queuing up, I had a panic on. Bit of a miserable face, like this. So I genuinely thought we were gonna be out of luck with the cloud today, but I cannot believe that it is lifted so well, and yeah, we've actually got to see Machu Picchu, because I have seen some absolute horror stories of people that have been here and they have not seen anything. It's just been complete cloud cover, 50 meters in front of your face, and unfortunately it's just in the lap of the gods then, isn't it? So yeah, very relieved now, very happy, very smiley. Great to be doing this with Saz, Kim and Judith as well. Yeah, yay! We're nearing the top now. Another stunning viewpoint coming up, no doubt. So in 1983, Machu Picchu became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and then in 2007 it was actually added to one of the 7 wonders of the world, or the new 7 wonders of the world. Obviously you can see why being here, because it's just staggering, like how on earth they kind of built a citadel up in the sky like this is, yeah, just incredible. These here are the farming terraces, or what used to be, to feed the citadel. So we're now walking down into the citadel itself, and can have a look round there. The clouds just come in, so I'm glad it's in now rather than earlier when we had the photo opportunities. It's a video. Here we have Mario the chinchilla, apparently, and this is his new home. Oh, Spurs just scared him.
I think more like guinea pig.
Look at that. Imagine living in Machu Picchu. Hey Mario.
Are these the living quarters?
Well, the 8 a.m. ticket seems to have been the one, because if you were on the 9 a.m. ticket, you may be up there now, looking down into the mist, into the clouds, and not seeing anything. So, whilst I feel incredibly sorry for those guys, I'm delighted. These were the houses. So years ago they used to have roofs on. So the little stones here were for the roofs to lay. So even back 500 years ago in this Incan citadel, they were thinking about how to preserve the buildings here by making these little niches that helped to protect the buildings from earthquakes. Obviously earthquakes in this part of the world are very frequent. This little building here was the Temple of the Sun. So what we are learning is that Machu Picchu actually used to house like students almost who learn about mathematics and astrology and many other things, and sometimes they'd be here for up to 20 years learning, which is incredible. Yeah, crazy to think that they would come all this way to live here in a population of around 500 people, and maybe 20 or 30% of those were students essentially. So yeah, just you cannot imagine that the bus ride up here was unbelievably long. So you can't imagine how long it would have taken the Incan civilization to just walk here along the Inca Trail. Yeah, fascinating.
That's why they built terraces first.
These terraces here were to prevent landslides, he's just telling us.
This is the last terrace, no matters here, friends. These are the last ones.
So our guide was just telling us that the precise stonework here would have taken years with small chisels and hammers, and then the blocks would have been polished. And it's just incredible, it's just, yeah, bizarre. So this here is the gateway to Machu Picchu, which is the tallest of the mountains here, but it's currently closed. Unsure why, but yeah, it's been closed for a while apparently. So, dream come true, eh?
A wonderful dream come true.
Even
better than I imagined. The weather's not brilliant, but it just made it so much more atmospheric.
Oh, we got lucky, didn't we? Got lucky.
Clouds cleared when we needed a photo, came back when we were walking.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Highly recommend. are now back in Aguas Calientes. Yeah, epic. Very, very epic. Feel sorry for the guys who couldn't see anything when the cloud came over. But yeah, well worth the effort to get here. Amazing. Well, that's it guys for a rainy Machu Picchu. We'll see you next time when we're in Cusco.